ishma umon indi daraja to umon wa islam giye gifude ya magudura to umon tayalwele ma albana de kan mon bikun yala alkwesin algitaya na rabbana jalla ula. Lakin kan kaman mon kun mujrimin au yala la dili mauzu bes bikunu shida na waze alweledu yala dole. Weledu oni'ima, weledu agder kun adhab. Nara nas milan gitaman kedana weledu anajindi yala anajindi yala. Lakin nare azol fi alweledu yala ogarja benja azol alweledu ma. Fi azol alweledu ma lakino tajiri tayala. Ya rabana ngisoka la mato de jede. Ya fi jeda kwa nakuna algasmena. Ina keda burain fi hadithi wai bes barau الرسول محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم كلم فوقه من النسبة سبعة في قوم تنسبة يظلهم الله يوم لا ظل إلا ظله يوم الدول تان ما إلى دول تربنا قوم في تنسبة يا نبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كلمة جماعة دولة بلغو راحة تامولا سافا دولو نادما غورو كونجي دولو alnegi fekiri ta sederi au dulu ta jua au duli atu dulu na defite te arsh ta rabbuna jalla ula wazol kula albikun te arsh ta rabbana jalla ula azol edeke darf o nafatu o fi khair o fi seme yasede dulu jewedete yom ta qiyama anas fi kom saba wa iminumo nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam kelim wa shabun nasha'a fi ibadatillah yowele fi umurito au binia o keregi umurito kulu o stamil umurito kulu o tumia sana to kulu mino yowele la difisana lo dakal jusi ligokan fi ibada azol wedede gura kunte te dulu tarabana manto wede fi gisheri o gura dakal fi janna yakanta bayin kunu fi ibada kunte te dulu tarabana yom ta kiyama aku yowele aku binia algasumana fi umurtaki beina ta sifir la disana tiso teletin fi islam wede gisablise ta yowele ta binia azola bkala raba fi islam da zola sana 40 o ziyada ama zol kankala sana to tim 40 o ziyada dukur lisa ogar jagaji na jino ogaju gero minin lisa waju kalamata ninta dunia maraha to masunu one situ rabbana azolede hukum to barau yafjere na are rudukum ina guro nusude fi youth fi yowele mabana yowele tena mabana te islamu ya jamaa umon seme zaidi lakin siya milan to mon au ketiri tonosumon mon wodurusika la dili wa ahanu sharaful ubuwa umon karab ishima tajidijidi tamin bedirina wazete na namna alkangi ishimo mon waide arja jini kalama kulu aliyagi sowo fi umma nare kantainu gafas au sijini amula fogo yowele mabana ta islam le yole wede de serego yole duguras tazol yole domo dusman kalam ta maria yole domo roro refika maria tazol maria de kamaro dugo kan fasurubu moyo kofuta wede de roali go fi mahal talibulibu ta fawahish mamunkarat makana maje dole kulimon yominde fe yole tena mabana tena abur kele narja file bisi yala degile bisilebiste islamu walamba lakini kana barja kulu fi lauma al akbar lauma garja na wazede fubeini waze ito kumi albana gile bisilubasi ya albana gile bisikene kele mtorozi firutan tena tanini fuyo wele dole bana dole gile bisilugumasali gisherini algifu tutete sokole rukubama yala gile bisiguma sumongu masi fi town in au fi madina in arianin mafi azola algumna galogwonusu na nyereka dole kalamle nyereka dole ta akiri zamani gibenje akiri zamani aja wele du nyereka dole lakini akiri zamani de mahuruma zaidi ya ita babadeta ya akiri zamani ya ita mamadeta ya akiri zamani le kalam yala dole taki nare kedena burain tarabia ta yala tena kena ni yala de akil mon ga kul je islam yala de ginum num je islam yala de lebis tomon mawanasa tomon gams kumadini yete gai nare yala milani fi umma tena ya jamaa yala dole mon karabishi matawaze mon dusuman majirana monajin badu manamna barau fi hal barau ala nasfogo yafijede ikhwatu fillah akwana algasumana kila wa maishi mataki siketa fogo asa dita ita weledu yalade taki walete weledu yalade na dunia kalam yalage simon talata nyere kutaulani rabana gde risulu kia nasali yalete umon mutu na dete gesi marabana tatineni agder kunyere kuta dunia o gasu metama o fimi ninjede kene kan kubaka no sujede kama gasu mo batala nas gaji foga nasima naskorofo nasimunu ayole gasu budukan yolegi yanta gain lon tomon kuluma koromus lon ma din usa tomon ma mofuku kalam leta gurande kalama umondole nasidawa dawama nasiyatu almonamu la figil tomon milan de alata dunia o gasuma kalam ma oguso sunuma dukuru finyere ku alraba na gija kutu ya nyere kutaki awo waifu sti alade kulu dukuro ya ro kun taki de raba na derjim neta imtihano ro kunyere ku ya almiskin fi family aliata dunia dole manyakama tomon makitikiti tomon sambala shetana mulamo moni agira suneta degi moni agijibu neta akili moni agwaneta kila soko la altaju orwa norwa refika kandel yole munu yobinia yole tajirwa ila kan almuhimu yole de islam etajar fuma almuhimu jibuneta galamo jibuneta bagara jibuneta munu de ahalta yalbana tena fi halana foko yowele kaman mon fi hal tomon maskin rabana kedani na huruma tena yowele kaman tala fisika ta islam mon fi fisika tomon maadhalika nasibabade wadin hai nasimamade wadin hai monarja law made kulna akiri zaman aburain surasta yowele tena fi madina ini kila waik hain jambo kila waik kedani yalbana ta umma inagura weni madunia ibadallah inagura weni madunia dunia de gwedina weni inagura kalas weni la diweni omiten mishota kalama de kulu akhiri to kulu gurari jena fituruba lakini rabana wenena indhar wai besokele muwataku yauman kafkum besi yom wai barau yom nade gija yom de atu turjauna fihi ila Allah yom altum barja fogo barjetokum kalam turjauna barjetokum fihi fogo ila Allah azza wa jalla burwana rabana tena azza ula jalla ulahu azza wa jalla subhanahu wa ta'ala fi mulkihi wa dhatihi wa sifatihi wa af'alihi inakulu gijarja deno na rabana lakini rabbana subhanahu wa ta'ala kelem kafkum yom de besiwai so fujo taki je yowele so fujo taki je munu ita juseta galta ya ita taju kutite tayarfu zaidi ita ya kebiri ta disco ta ya kebira larfu nuswan zaidi ita yarfu lebis zaidi ita masa tusurasu ita lebis torozi ita lebis munu kalama lakini rabbana beskelem ogura sebita neta o mafi bakan ala zol bikele nga rabana yom reja swana jede rabana ja rabana kelem inama nuakhiruhum ana rabana gisebu monjede ana gitolu no mon muda liyaumin tashkhasu fihi alqulub wal absar. Yom algelba maena kul kila waigijai nafsto nare nafate na tena faina nastanin kalamal munguso mahal tomon maziyatu itanesitu nafstaki. Lakini umkiama raba na gurasa dudeta jeta nare kanazol fulani mungulubu mata karab satak fonsu mungulubu to abur fekiri ita gura kun kefini. Lakini nare na keda buran fi umma yole tena bana tena hal to mon kefini mon gidor kefini mon gakul kefini mon gasul kefini jena kele mfabituna. Lakini min fadhila wai aliyayo wale fogo bele giegi fuma gudra taluele mabana kanta rafi dunia tamam ro gusu saleta rafi fi Google fi internet ro gusu bele al yowele mabana ya amula fogo futu waze au futu ajusini tagura ligo Uganda namba 10 fi dunia tamam. Uganda namba 10 fi sabu ta youth au shabab yowele duga bana beina tasana tiso teletin la dinenzilte Uganda namba 10 dunia tamam. Laika anto rof bele alamu la foga ajusa futu yowele ite kura fi bele te ingilise ite rofi China ite rof bakanata nini yani le na roku namba 10 kila sana anasu weledu. Lakini anasu weledu yala type 10 fi yala albinadu mweledu almashallah biidhini subhanahu wa ta'ala yala dole o weledu o chungomo nde yalato fi anasi gweledu yalomo sebu na anasi yake dain kalamata yalato omon tegija nyere kuraba kan kefini ita babeta hai ita mameta hai to kumrofi wewe takum tomguaja rasta abubadole ama wazukudole ini kama nketa gaunu ma tef kalamata ki weta ajitar gudra ta abubasi ya zaidi fi hukum tayala tatine nazwal gina da abubado waju muzukufu tuladi ita sida lo weledu kalamle kalamuzukude ogasumade rahato milan tayala rabana kesamena ana gomba musama neto kumkula algasumena milan tayala wele raba mabubato omon zaidi tomon karab kalamle waju sobata kese bo nyere kude sakari sana 20 kese bo nyere kude sakari sana 30 kese bo obijaraba sana 40 kese bo liso sakari la dotim sana 80 maskino jamutu ligoliso sakari sana 80 tasili bikelem jede kalama abade kebiri abade wale dubabade abade wale dubamade yasedina kanaini yowele tena kazi milan tomo naju kidi mama to fi kazi wede walisi wede antai anagara kan sunu anagderi so kazi wede ma anagderi ma wede de bijai nana kefini keta bagari jana umatanubi alisi takidi malamu la furasta nas wede kazi tanasilabi wede kazi waije de ma aliagan kene kelem kano du asia de furutanubi ma fi kazi wai na algan nubi giso kazi abto anas cool tetanas waleta va Amerika waleta fifi UK waleta fifi Russia waleta fi Sweden waleta fi Yabani au Japani mabakana taninde kulu kenar fina nasilabi dole yage hukumi na fikidima waleta jala di fi bakana kula liyekelem yata nubi au te islamu lazima tegura liga zola altani ya fifi rastaki. Lakini tefin galis kazi talabi dola ambisoma misho tote gija gai torofsiken te gija bidasa du fulani wena ane ilifashara biben abiyagi zote telabi de agi luge ilifashara de tabarosole yani youth aba kazi umona alisikidima mon fadul sawa defkala mageraroba wai nyakama nasfisika tineni amili albanata anas fitorofsika talata ajinulata minini mamina yene gikelem na kwana tena kula algasumena barana kedena dulukum tarabia tayala tena kena turukum tarabia ta kwana tena dole ashan kedomo njokunu yowele mabana albidakal fi janna bila hisabu le kan mon biketis nafs tomon fi ibada wa akhiran wa laysa bil akhir rabbana ju ibadata yowele mabana futu tawaze kala mruku tayowele mabinia gikun kamil sujud tayowele mabinia gikun kamil lakini magikun je ruku tamuze ajusin kede samana ajusi gura fi ruku nusu sujudu to nusu gai to barau jede julus to benta sijidate sujudu tinende kulu nusu kila kalamato guso nusu lakini yowela agderegi fuladi sa kamil ofi agara Qur'an in ofi seli rakal tuwal yasede yowele gudra alto mgitumia fidoluka de gudra alto mgitumia filela alto mginu mafi kalamata dunia kanto mja gata agilgal filel wai anajso ibada la dilata saba bijakun kefineta bijakun kefinana bikunta khair mata kwesi na umma yafijere na gikelem na akwana kula algasmena lena barja na rabbana tena jalla ula lena barja adul destur talatina minne gata fi ala gade nyere kuta akhir zaman de nyere kuta wen ata bijama ya fi jede inshallah taala kedena gerusia fi kalam ingilisi asan keda jamata nin agder kun mon gasma. To those of you who are not getting me well, in summary, my sermon tonight today is all about what we call the youth in Islam, the position of the youth in a community. Today when you Google, you will find that Uganda might be the second country or third with the largest number of youth. But now my question goes to the Muslim youth. What are you doing as a Muslim youth to serve your country, to serve your community, to help your parents, to help everybody around you? For those who are clever, you can start shedding tears basing on how you look at the character of our youth today. If you look at them, you look at whatever they are doing, being it the girls or the boys. According to the Quranic version, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Holy Quran that not until somebody reaches the age of 40, hatta idha balagha ashuddahu wa balagha arba'ina sana. Not until when this person grows mature at the age of 40, which means anybody below 40 years, according to the Quranic teaching in Islam, this person is still a youth. So we are talking to the youth. As a youth, how important are you to the community? What is the good thing you are doing there? Apart from what we are seeing today, if you come to cities like Arua, go to Kampala, go to other parts of the country, especially in the urban centers, you're going to find that majority of the youth have totally nothing to do. One, because they undermine jobs. Some of them are jobless, but their tongue is very sharp when it comes to abusing jobs. Please, can you do this? No, I didn't study this one. I'm waiting for what I studied. Until when? What if God does not give you what you actually, your professional course? What will happen to you? What if God says that you are not going to get exactly what you studied? Then what are you going to say? So our brothers and sisters who are getting me right now, if you know you are below 40 years, make sure you prepare yourself for the later age. It is today, not tomorrow. If you have been thinking that you are still under the control of your parents, if you think that you are under the control of your parents, just know very well that your father, your mother, they are there temporarily. According to the theory of death, by the way, the young will die, but the old must die. This is the only theory of death. So whether your parent is still there, as long as they are growing older, there is nothing much they will do after the old age, apart from traveling to the Almighty Allah. So now, get prepared as a youth, as our Muslim brothers and sisters. Today, how do you feel when you are jobless? The same you is busy impregnating people's girls, moving around the village. But impregnating this one, you go to the next village, the other day they see you in Anyafio, the other day they see you in Bombo, the other day they see you in Lira. Every corner of the country, you have children there, which you actually did your job as an irresponsible father. Then you call yourself a father after fathering several children with no responsibilities over them. If you are not ready for something, don't go for it. Let's look at come with me to the sayings of the beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad said, may peace and blessings be upon him. He said that there are 7 categories of people who are going to live under the shade of the Almighty Lord on the day of reckoning, on the day of judgment, on the day of resurrection, on the day of accountability. 7 categories of people are going to be secured a space under the throne of the Almighty Lord. 1 out of the 7, due to time, this is the Shabun Nasha'a fi ibadatillah. Prophet said, that is a young man, a young lady who has actually benefited from the entire youthful age in worshiping the Almighty. He has used all his youthful age in worshiping the Lord. But now, if you go to our colleagues, ask yourself, is it good to do ABCD according to what you are doing? Do you think your future is okay if you live without God? Even if we go back to the motto of this country, look at Uganda as a country, then refer yourself to the motto of the nation. The motto of the country is automatically saying, for God and my country, God first. In whatever you are doing, if you sideline God, just know that you are in total loss. Just know that you are doing nothing. Fathers and mothers who are getting me, today, your children are dressing so badly and you feel comfortable. Your daughters are disobeying God, you are happy. But know that the backfire of all these characters, the behavior, the personalities, the kind of citizens they are trying to become, the backfire will be on you. As a father, as a mother. Some have already started receiving their profit of actually upbringing children who actually have no God in their hearts. Your child does not know whether today is Friday, today is Juma. Your child doesn't know that as a Muslim boy, a Muslim girl, you must perform the 5 daily prayers. If you are to ask them, how do they perform wudu? They might not be knowing. So as a responsible parent, what is your role to upbring this young man, this young lady, who is actually straying far away from the main road, back to the main road, back to the lane? That is by instilling the spirituality of loving God and of fearing God into their hearts. Let's refer back ourselves to the other holy books of the Almighty. If you go to the Bible, they say, fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Now, that is the boy, that is the Muslim boy, that's the Muslim girl who doesn't know anything about God. What do you think this person is going to be? Even if you go back to the Quran, ask the Quran, How does a Muslim child behave? How does a Muslim young man, young lady behave in Islam? We say, and it is always true, you find the majority of those who are chewing the mairungi, whenever we talk of it, people don't want to hear. But that will still remain the truth. And we need to tell you the truth. If we keep quiet tomorrow, we shall be accountable before the Almighty Lord. One, mairungi is their food from morning to evening. The marijuanas, smoking day and night. By the end of the day, this is the person who is jobless. By the end of the day, what do you think this person is going to do? In order to buy more of the mairungi, more of those other things, I'm sorry to mention them direct, but that is not news. It is always there, and it has come to stay within the community, and of which I heard recently some discussions are still going on to legalize whatever is not okay, whatever is called a drug, to become something okay. But as a Muslim leader, as a religious leader, we are still saying this is actually leading to the downfall of the community, the downfall of the Muslims. At the same time, they become problems to Uganda. Today, if you go back, go to the court, go to the prisons, go and visit the inmates there, you're going to find that the majority of them are the youth. What are they doing? This time you find elders. I've taken long mine as being here in Arua, but nowadays you find elders are telling me, please go home early. Go home early. Don't pass this road. Don't pass the other road. But for us, we used to move everywhere. We used to move freely. But now they are saying there are gangs of the young men and women who are actually disturbing people. What happened? The blame goes back to the parents. The blame goes back to the society where they came from. Psychologically, it is said that children learn what they live. Children learn what they live. So that youth there who has been busy, who has been fed by the father after impregnating people's daughters, they defend this young man. Please, if you defend your child at the youthful age, you are planning to defend this child over evil acts, be ready to pay lawyers when this child grows older. Be ready to pay for the costs in the court when this child will grow older. Why? Because your duty is to defend the sinful acts, the evil acts this child is trying to do. Some children already know, whatever I'm doing, mommy is behind me, daddy is behind me, we have money, our grandfathers are rich, our grandmothers are rich. All these one are nothing. They are nothing. Money is a visitor. Today you have it, tomorrow you don't have. Some people were driving, cruising in very expensive vehicles, luxurious. But right now, they are footing like me, they are footing like you. Not that because they didn't have it, they were having whatever they needed, they were eating whatever they wanted, but time came to an end, and time told them it is the end. So be ready, knowing behind the back of your head that no condition is permanent actually. Anytime, any day, the Almighty Lord will change you into somebody else. Today, look at how faster AIDS is spreading among the youth. Look how the youth are behaving today. The culture, every cultural institutions are complaining. The youth are now going outside their culture. Why? It is because we, the fathers, we, the parents, we actually made those young trees grow up bending. So by the time we wanted to make them back straight, actually we are in a time where we are busy doing what we call breaking the tree, by correcting them at an age where we don't need to do that. With those few, I thank the viewers, not only the viewers, including the administrators of Western Nile TV. Stay tuned for more programs. As Muslims, we are very grateful. May the Almighty Allah bless the listeners, and together with the administrators, the producers, the managers, and whoever is in line with the production and the programs of the TV. Allahumma rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.